Hello and welcome to this tutorial from Rusty Mango Design. In today's tutorial we're going to look at how you alter this site menu using the WordPress dashboard. To find the menus that make up your site, simply go to the main menu and click on the menus button. That will bring up your menu editing system. This site here has a number of different menus that make up the actual site. Yours might be only one, this one has 4. So if you've got more than one menu to control on your site, you're interested in this bar up here to start with, and this shows you the different menus that you've got in the site. For example, on this particular site we have a main menu, which is the prominent menu at the very top, but we also have a mobile menu that has extra buttons in it for the mobile version of this website. We also have these two little sections down the side of our site with 2 little menus in there as well. So you have to come to this top bar here and select which menu you're going to work with first before you make any changes. I'm going to make a change to the main menu. So I click on that and go select. This brings up the main menu down here on my screen. To add new items to it, simply come over to the left hand side into the pages section, and we see the most recent pages that have been created coming up first. If you can't see the site page that you want, click on the View All button and this will display every single site page that you have. And to add it to your site, you simply click on the tick box next to the name and Add to Menu. And you'll see that I've made that now appear at the bottom of my menu. I don't like the name of that particular button, so I'm going to change it. I go to the end of the bar here where there's a little drop down arrow, and I change the navigation label. I'm going to expand that out to frequently asked questions, and if I click on Save Menu, that will be the name that comes up on my website in the menu. Now that's very interesting to know, because you may have a site page that has a really big name. So for example, on this one we've got a homepage whose title is Boutique Fashion Bowen, North Queensland. Now that's too big for a menu bar. So what you can see over here is I have used the navigation label to change that site name down to a nice short home. So that's how you change the site name down so that you can actually fit it on your menu, because you might find that you might have page space problems if you make your menu names too big. I don't really want that page that I just added on my site, so I'm going to remove it now, and you simply do the same thing as I did before. You've got the drop down arrow at the end of the bar here, and you've got a big remove button there. Click on that and it's now gone. Once you've made your changes to your menu, make sure you click on the big update button. It's the same as changing anything on a web page. You need to make sure you click on update or save so that the change goes through to the live site. Before we finish in here, let's have a look at how we make drop down menu items. These item bars here are all draggable. So I can drag them in and make them into sub items of the main item above. See how they're lined up on the left hand side here? Anything that's stepped in is a sub item. So in this case, these two are sub items of the word cart. In my menu, the way that would look, you'd hover your mouse over the top of cart and a drop down menu would pop out underneath with checkout and contact written on it. To make those back to normal, we simply need to drag them in so that they're all level there on the left hand side. Every single one of them is draggable. It depends on where they are stepped in as to whether they become a pop-out menu. Finally, let's talk about products in your website if you've got an online shop. They won't come up here in your pages. They will come up down here in your product categories. This is a website for a fashion boutique, so I've got product categories: dresses, bottoms, tops, jackets and play suits. The system is exactly the same though. If I want those to appear in my menu, I simply tick them, add to menu, and they appear there. To get rid of them again, remove. It's the same system, except it's not up the top here. If you've got a link that you want to put on your website menu that goes to another website, you'll go into this section here, which is custom links. So if I want to link to Google from this site, I'll type in the URL for Google, and then I'll give it a name. Same system though, add to menu, and it appears over here. And as always, if I want to save that, I'll go up to Save Menu up the top there. And that's how you make changes to your website menu.